From March 24th to April 19th, the 2-year versus 10-year U.S. Treasury spread went from negative 39 to a near-term low of negative 65 basis points. Now, the primary driver appeared to be a Fed that is determined to continue raising rates against an economic condition that appears to be worsening, plus another headline of bank failure that can be traced, at least in part, to stress caused by rising rates. Now, despite this, the Fed funds futures have priced in a probability of 85% that the Fed will raise rates by additional 25 basis points at the May 3rd meeting. This, according to the CME FedWatch tool. This would bring the Fed funds rate to between 5 and 5.25%. Now, alarmingly, that same Fed funds curve has priced in between 175 to 200 basis points of easing before the end of 2024. Of course, Friday the 5th read of non-farm payroll will be a key element in where the Fed expectations go from here, and the much anticipated next read of CPI that comes on May 10th. Expectations are for a year-over-year increase of 5.0%. Now, if a trader believes that the yield curve will invert further from here, they could express that by buying the May micro 2-year yield contract at 3.88 and selling the micro May 10-year yield contract at 3.42. This represents selling the spread at negative 46. The target for this trade could be set near March lows of negative 100 basis points, and a stop could be placed above at negative 15. This trade could make $640 if the target is reached and risks $310 if you're stopped at your level. Now, because there are two independent assets in this trade, a trader has to monitor the target and the stop manually. Now, if a trader believes that the yield curve will begin to head back towards zero, they could express that by selling the May micro 2-year yield contract at 3.88 and buying the micro 10-year contract at 3.42. Now, this represents buying that spread at negative 46. A target for this trade can be placed above at zero, and a stop can be placed below at negative 70. This trade can make $460 if the target is reached and risks $240 if you're stopped out at your level.